The connection looks okay so far. Oh, I forgot. Ooh, this is gonna suck for your ears. My keyboard's right next to my mic. That's gonna be... Okay, I gotta send out a Discord notif. I don't know how long this also, I need a new stream starting layout. Also, I'm so sorry if you hear my mom screaming. I can't stop her. If you hear her screaming, I promise you she's fine. She's just crazy. I'm like... Oh, stream... Oh, yeah, I forgot. I haven't streamed in so long, I forgot stream notifs are, like, a thing that I have. Okay, so the agenda, the plan today. I haven't streamed in so long, so like the normal people that I think of when I'm like streaming, plus it's also 3:29 where I am. I can't imagine that many people showing up. So this is honestly just a test for me. And my computer I'm gonna get the fan updated in my computer. So right now it can only handle so much at like, it can only go for such a long time before it's like, please give me a break. So I want to check. Oh, the drawing's working. This is so fabulous. This hasn't worked for me in so long. Honestly, I should start crying. Usually when I stream stuff by myself, it's usually just super chill. It's like pretty much me. And then usually when I have Katie is when I suddenly spike in views because everyone wants to look at the two twins being like blah 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 blah. So I will see about getting Katie later. She's still asleep at 3:30 p.m. She's still asleep. She's crazy, that one. I'm still gonna be playing Pokemon X and Y music in my back of my live streams because I can't be changed and I can't be bothered to, you know? The reason why I'm streaming is because I wanted to like keep myself accountable in finishing this because I have to get this commission done by the 1st. And if you'll watch me line this, I take forever to line and I take forever to do anything. So I figured this would keep me like to not just stop. But like also, this is a $20 commission, so like I'm not gonna like spend an eternity on it, you know? And of course, it's the Pixie Sticks meme because it's the one I get commissioned way too much and way too often and also infuriates me, but I also enjoy it, so it's like pick a lane. But it's a good commission, so I'm not gonna like bash on it, but this is like one of the... Ignore that. This is like one of the simplest characters I've gotten for this, so. It's a good character, there's just not like much to have movement on, just the hair. And on the design, they didn't have like a zipper here, but it was clearly like a jacket that was zipped up, and I was like, oh, just had some movement, I'll add like a zipper. And I've sent them like whips so far of the movement and stuff in the sketch, so I'm not worried. This commission's usually $42, but because this person caught me in a weak moment on my Ko-fi, it was marked as 20 and I didn't fix it, and I was like, gosh dang it. I was like, honest, and friggin' then PayPal takes $2 off, so I got a whopping $17. I was like, I'll just do it. I was like, I only have myself to blame, and I'll take what I can get. But the next time, also, I don't know how Ko-fi works, and I really didn't want to go through the process of trying to get someone refunded. I was like, honestly, I might as well just take the time. I might as well just take time to just do it. Because, like, if I work hard enough, I can just get this done in, like, a day. It's just the infuriating part of it is when you're doing a commission and, like, I can't just, like, do it and then send it to them. Like, I want to make sure I get something right. I always, there's a good chance that I always miss colors, miss some characteristic of the character that, like, is important. They're like, they have horns, and I'm like, they have horns, like even when I draw my own character, like Aurora, half the time, I just forget to draw her wings. No reason. So, sending people, like, whips, work in progress videos, for commissions, honestly, the reason it takes so long is just because it takes so long to respond. And I'm like, if you want your commission to get faster, bud, you need to, like, not take 4 days to respond to me. But people are usually pretty good. Though, to be fair, sometimes I'm not the best, but I've definitely improved on getting putting commissions at the forefront of my work. I used to be really bad at it. Sorry if that was loud. I just coughed. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you follow my content at all, you'll see that there is one commission like character that I have done quite a bit. That's Oopsie Daisy, which is like a cat. And I've done, I think, it's not 4. I don't think it's 4 videos. I think it's 3. Yeah. I've done 3 videos for her. I think she was the first person to commission me my Toyhouse. And I was like, oh my god, yay. Which was the Cure for Me meme. And for sure, I took an eternity on that. There was no reason I should have taken that long. But, like, also, I'm not new to doing commissions, but I am, like, new to doing YCH stuff and, like, having a video where it's a template and then you're supposed to insert someone else's character. Katie's very good at just keeping the same, like, editing rig and then drawing a character similar, like, exactly on it, proportions and same, and so she doesn't have to do any other editing. She can just reuse the one. And that's probably how it's supposed to be, but I am very particular on character proportions and, like, getting the character nailed that I would so much rather draw the rig the way it needs to be for that character and then re-edit it. But I do say that determines on cost, because, like, the Cure for Me meme, it's probably somewhere under, like, it's probably like around $70. Like, I'll put my time and effort into, like, re-editing it for something that's like around that price range. But if I was doing like a really like cheap commission that was like $20 that was a rig, I would 100% just reuse. I would 100% just reuse like a really, really simple base and then like not worry too much about re-editing it. Pardon me. Wait, am I doing this right? Okay. And I really want to get this done because I have like way more videos planned on my main. So this is the one commission for February, and then I have 2 other YCHs with my own characters so that I can get examples for those commissions on my Toyhouse. And then I have the regular videos every Friday. I've already finished the speed draw. It's going to be this year's Magical Pen speed draw, so it's the 2024 drawing. You can actually see it in the corner there, the right corner, because I needed a new sprite in the corner, so that's why I drew that. It's flipped, so when I look at it, I'm like, that's wrong, because I originally drew it where she was looking at the left. No, sorry, she was looking at the right. I'm so bad. Ugh. I'm not used to talking. But when you get me to start, I can't stop. Maybe tea. Lining is probably the most like... I hate it. I hate everything about it. But then also, like, once you get lining done, it's, like, such a breath of fresh air after. Pokemon X and Y music just silences something in my brain. Like, so well. I'm so sorry if you hear the vacuum running. Katie's not here to yell at me to tell me, like... how my audio quality is. This is still a test stream, so like honestly, who cares? I really do want to stream more though. I'm really trying to get monetized. I'm like, I know for a fact that like even if I did get monetized on YouTube, it's probably not something that I could like just do full-time stably. That's why I'll do like commissions hand in hand with that. And I accept the fact that like I'd be living on a dream if I could just do videos, but honestly it's not like, I just do it because I enjoy doing it. There's something about getting to draw and then getting it and then like packaging the experience into a video. It's really fun. What brush do you use? I use, it's spelled this. 4. I use this brush because I don't like non-textured line art. Something about this just makes it feel like a little more like unique to the style. Like from the start, I think I was honestly, I don't remember what I was talking about. Once I get this lined a third time, the like base body right here, I'm going to, once I get a line on this side, I'm going to flip it and then I won't have to redraw it again because I'll have it done 3 times and then it'll create that line boil effect I want. The key to animation is working smarter, not harder, but don't let that stop you from working harder, because I definitely a lot of the times choose the harder way over the easier way, like 100% of the time. I'd say about 95% of the time, but like redoing that, like choosing to not line it 8 times instead of just doing it 3 times and then getting the line boil effect that way instead of doing it 8 times. Honestly, I don't know why on earth I would line it 8 times. That's just a waste of time. This month I have only missed... Can't you do symmetry on... There is a symmetry brush, but it doesn't like start in the middle, and I don't like the brush like smooth texture that it has. So no, I do not. I just like flip it by hand. Like I hit layer and then rotate horizontal. Honestly, I don't know all the mechanics of Medibang. I just know what gets me through the process. What was I saying before that? Oh, no, I didn't remember. Oh, do you have Fire Alpaca? You can get texture brushes and have symmetry in the middle. I do have Fire Alpaca. That's what I started on. I just find it better to flip it, I guess. I don't know. It's just how I've always done it. It's the same amount of time, I feel like. But I do have Fire Alpaca. That's where I start some of my animation stuff. Like I'll draw it in Medibang and then I'll switch it to Fire Alpaca because I draw better here. It's a process. How have I been doing? I've been doing good. How are you? Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Honestly, having a symmetry brush would be very helpful for like background stuff. I'm also super picky with my brushes. I'm sticking to these 3 and I'm never changing. Oh, got something in my eye. Oh, did I do it? I think I did it. There we go. What is today? It's Tuesday. I almost forgot. Get that. I like this character, but like I really enjoy doing the pixie sticks memes when I have like a super detailed character. Like the last one I posted, ooh, that was so fun. It's just like she's not giving much. I think I heard Katie. Yeah, I think she's awake. Am I doing a commission right now? Yeah, I am. I take commissions on Ko-fi and Toyhouse. Toyhouse is like a character website. You have to have like a code to use it, like a profile code. Don't ask me how to explain it. I can't. But the commission I'm doing right now, this person commissioned me on Ko-fi. Yeah, if you look the pixie sticks meme up on my channel, there's probably like 5 examples by now at this point. Yeah. No, there's more than that because I just did 3 and then 2 other. Yeah, there's gonna be 6 examples. But the first one I did is pretty old, so the most recent one is probably the most accurate. That'd be the one with Tori. I do have pets. I have a channel that I post guinea pig stuff on and with my dog. Oh, you have a few farm animals you might get rid of. Farm animals are so cute. Goats are so cute. A dog named Doug. That is so cute. Whenever someone has a dog named Doug, all I can think of is the little golden retriever from Up named Doug. But I have 4 guinea pigs. If you want to see more of them, they're on my channel, my Keen Pets that I shared with my sister. You can see them on my channel. On my, you know how when you go to your channel and then you can customize it and it's like feature channels? It's there. You have 7 goats. Aww. I have 4 guinea pigs. That's as crazy as it gets from. Well, I have 4 guinea pigs: Sprite, Oreo, Sprite, Oreo, Willy, and Wooly. Katie started calling him, like when we got him, Wee Wee, and now it's like that's his name. And then I have a dog named Wasabi and a cat named Bubba. My family has always just had a ton of pets. Because me and Katie really. When I say Katie, by the way, she's my twin. That's the twin part in McKean Twins. She has her own separate channel, but like I talk about her because, you know. Second half, what you gonna do? A pit bull mixed with a greyhound. Aww. That's so cute. My brain's like trying to imagine those 2 dogs together. You're an identical twin? Aw. That's crazy. I say that's crazy as if it's impossible, but I'm ridiculous. Being a twin is so fun. It's one of the most joyous things, but then also one of the most like infuriating things. Like you either really like it or really hate it. I really like it until Katie makes me mad. Then I hate it. Lol. I keep hearing her walking around. Our house is like a basement, 1st floor, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, because the 3rd floor is, and then like an attic. Our house is like on the outside, it's pretty small, but when you walk in, it's like huge. And then she's above me because I'm on the 2nd floor. She's on the 3rd floor, and I can hear her walking around. I'm like, she's awake. My sister makes me really mad. Yeah, my sister makes me infuriated. Like, she's her own flavor. I don't want to say anything. My brain's like, don't say anything. She's gonna get mad at you. Are your Discord DMs open? I can send fan art through there later if you have any animal OCs. I can draw animals right now. LMAO. If you mean animal OCs by like feral characters or anthro characters or just like furries in general, sure, but my DMs are always open. If my Discord thing hasn't popped through the chat already, I'm pretty sure it's in the description. Yeah, it is. It's under social media. I'm streaming. What? What? That's Katie. You what? I don't want to be. You don't have to be on stream. You could have told a girl. She just woke up. What? Did you see my whip? Yeah, I did. I liked it a lot. Oh, you messaged me. Katie messaged me. Oh, I missed a call from... Yeah, but if you send me a DM through Discord, I'll just send you a link, like a character thing with the website that has all my characters on it. So there you go. I can't promise any of them will be interesting for you to draw, but I'll sure send them. Ooh, that was my wrist popping. Did you hear that? Oh, I love popping my wrist. It's always my left one. That's like my non-dominant hand is the one that always pops. Now I'm like focused on popping my neck. Boys, they're fighting over the hay. I don't know if you can hear that. I've been lining this one forever and I feel like it's already taken an eternity. I'm very craggy. I love that. I am too. It's like, it's also like one of the things I do like when I'm in a social setting that like I just can't help do. See, my finger just popped. That I can't help doing. It makes my mom so mad. Popping my neck is the most satisfying. Or like when you just wake up and then you like turn your back one way and then it just like shatters with the noise that it makes. It's so funny. Oreo, hey. Sorry, Oreo. My guinea pigs are in the same room as me and Oreo just loves making the loudest chewing noise on the cage and I'm like really not into listening to him do that. It makes her mom mad at the same time. Yeah. My mom's also old, and she's like, that's gonna make your joints, like, for some reason, she's like, it's gonna make your knuckles, like, expand or something. And I was like, you're crazy. I was like, no, it's not. Oreo. Thank you. Such a little gremlin. Katie's in a piece. Through a few. The terminology vertebrae is just it's exquisite. I don't know. Aw, my baby goat was gonna be named Oreo until we named her Elsie. That's a cute name though. I didn't sorry, I almost just coughed into the mic. I still kinda need to cough, but I'm not gonna do that. I didn't name him Oreo, but I do like the name because I got him from a shelter and they had Sprite and Oreo, and I was like, also I would own a guinea pig named Sprite, but yeah, they had him named. He's pretty much completely black, except he has white on his nose. And then some like gray patches on his right side of where his leggy is. Oreo's a cute name though. Honestly, it fits him well. Man, I'm gonna be happy if I get this done today. I have a like big like original meme planned for the month of February, and I need to have some time to spend on it, and I can't do that if I have stuff that needs done. My goat Jax, that's adorable, is all black besides a bleeding heart shaped of white on his left side. That's cute. Jax is a cute name. This is a cute name for a goat. What you want to create? You're learning to animate? I suggest that you learn animation. It's fun. I myself don't know how to do it very well, but the process of getting to like see improvement is fun. Oh, the meme. See, I forget what I'm talking about half the time. You should, though. It's a very like I guess story animation meme, but there are like some parts that are like, you know, she's a long one. Well, I don't explain well sometimes. I'm really also bad at it. I've done one other OG meme, and I'm not in love with it. I need to redo it, to be honest. It was the boom meme. It's good. I could do better. I like the format that I did, so. Gloomy Creations. Aww. I like that. People love putting like creation or animation or like what they're doing in their YouTube channel. But that's cute. And then posting animations. Yeah, that sounds cute. Go for it. I remember animation was so hard for me to get. Like, honestly, the best thing to do when you learn from animation is it's just gonna take time. I like the creations of names. Sometimes it doesn't sound so good though. I feel that. The gloomy creations sound so cute. Meanwhile, mine... The reason mine's making twins is because that's my last name, and then I have a twin sister. But that was my Minecraft username. And I was like, I guess I'm identifying with this forever. Honestly, I don't know what my username would be other than that. When I started doing animations, I think that's when the first animation I did became a most popular video I'd ever done, because I had just been doing speed draws, and this was like, I was still in school and was just like doing stuff to pass time and stuff that I found interesting, and that's still like kind of how I function. Like, I'm not gonna do it if I don't like it. And I do speed draws because I enjoy it, not necessarily because someone else does. So, like... when we start doing videos, it kind of just dwells into other categories. It's fun. Okay, I'll remember your Discord name. Oh, we finished. I was like staring at this like, what am I missing? Okay, so that's the third one, and come here. Oh my gosh. If you don't know what music is playing, it's Pokemon X and Y, and it's the Lumio City one, and I always get this stuck in my head. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to walk away from this without having it stuck in my head. I want to do speed draws, but my computer's crap, so I need to get a new one to do some. I feel you, because I was on a computer that was not suited for what I wanted to use it for, and I actually like had to stop a lot of like making videos, and it was the most depressing thing. I do not know what they're yelling at down there. Yeah, like what I was saying earlier, you might have been here for this, but I was like, there's something about drawing and like finishing a picture and then getting it to package it in a video. There's just something about it that I enjoy. And it took me a while to get my speed draw format of how I like it. People like the only person who ever gets like the pass to just copy me is like my twin sister, duh. Because like we think of like a lot of the same ideas, or like she specifically asks me all the time if she can just copy the way I do something, and I'm like, yeah, go for it. But a lot of the times people will ask me, can they like copy something in my style or like a way I do something, and I'm like, honestly, I'm like, it's so much more rewarding when you just find a way, find a specific way for you to do something. So I always encourage people to, you know, try different video formats and types of videos. That's why I always try to do a couple different ones throughout the month, just to keep it fun. That's why I brought back doing traditional art. Oh, I'm so worried about that. I have to do a sketchbook drawing video this month, and I'm not excited how I'm going to set that up again. I'm going to start drawing humans again soon. Oh. See, I'm someone who, I can draw animal, like, has no problem drawing animals. I like to consider I am a, it's Katie being loud. I am not an expert on stuff, but, oh, hi, person. The bigs. That's the person who's commissioning me. Hi, working on your commission. Don't mind me. Did you respond to me on Ko-fi? Let me go look. You did! Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. You like it. That's awesome. Trying to finish your commission as soon as I can. Hi. What was I doing? I was doing this. Hold on, I need to respond to Katie. My stream can't hear you, Katie. I'm just in the VC muted. I can disconnect if you want me to. Okay. I think the reason I do doubt myself is because I am experienced. So when you sit there and think you're like, I am experienced in a lot of things I do, and then you sit there and you're like, but is this where I'm supposed to be as someone who's experienced and like smart and knowledgeable? I feel like that's the doubt that gets you. I can send a picture of my doggo later. You should. Did you send me a friend request? Because I have... Yep, you did. There's a Discord server that I have for the channel if you want to look at it. It should be in the description. Yes, it is in the description. So if you want to share any art there or like pet pictures, you do have to be like over the age of 13, like, because of course that's Discord's rules already. And there are like rules set in it, but you can share art stuff. I keep everything family friendly, so. I figured not many people. I've only had like I think 2 people who were like 12 join, and I was like, I am so sorry, guys, but you're currently breaking the TOS. It was so sad. The server though is I did start it so I could for people to post art and share stuff, and then so I could send out like notifications when I was like live and when I uploaded a video. Do your eyes ever get itchy? Cause mine is incredibly itchy. Chilling over my clothing pile. I have to put it away. That's hilarious. My cat does that. He loves sitting in laundry baskets and like on the laundry, and I'm like, who are you helping? Yeah, you have to put away, not put away. Oh, correct grammar, correct words. I love that my mom is still vacuuming. I've been streaming for almost 50 minutes and she's still vacuuming. It's honestly impressive. Like, how does she find that much floor to vacuum? I either type while looking at just the keyboard or sometimes type while I'm looking at the screen, which is why I misspell all the time. Yep. Honestly, the fact, like, her finding dust, like, our house is so dusty. It's no bueno. Oops, wrong brush. Invisible form. We just have a carpet. Just doesn't help when you have a dog that runs around. Oh my gosh, I took my dog out for a walk yesterday, and it's like, since it's been snowing and like really like freezing, we haven't taken him on a walk in like forever. So, you know, I don't take him on walks as much as I should, but we do have a big backyard. He gets his zoomies around out, like he's moving, he's getting his energy out. But I took him on a walk yesterday, and we were on the walk, and we did run into a dog, and he got barked at by the dog, and it was like a old man who's holding his dog to sit, and then the dog was barking at him. And of course, when he meets another dog, he has to just forget everything I've ever trained him. He hasn't like interacted with that many dogs, but he did come from like a shelter, so he does really like want to meet other dogs. So he had to make me look ridiculous, and I almost just tripped on just trying to hold him close to me with the leash. And then also we were walking by, and this was like an area where it doesn't have like a walking path, but it is like grass that's like mowed, It's not like necessarily for walking, but people have been using it for. It's been snowing here too today, and yesterday it was, yeah, the snow over here is finally melted, so that's why, like, I was like, maybe we should go on a walk. And my mom is a photographer, so she likes going to take pictures, so I went with her. And they weren't cleaning up their dog's poop at all, and then I remembered, oh my god, I forgot to grab bags for it, because I didn't take him on a walk. I was just like, I'm missing something, I can't remember what. And then he never poops on a walk, but you know what, that day was the day he was going to. I was so sad. I was like, I'm so mad at myself, because like I'm someone who really is like, people need to clean up after the dog, and then I was like, I'm one of those people now. And then we got into the car, and he also like peed 9 times on our walk. I was like, how much do you got, buddy? We got to our car, and halfway through the ride home, when I tell you this dog vomits all over the back seat of the car, it was so gross. And then not once did he do it, but twice. I cleaned it up the first time we pulled the car over next to a trash can. I was cleaning up with napkins. And then when we got home, he puked in the car again. I was like, you got to be joking me. My mom takes a billion pictures. Yeah, my mom was one of those people too. But I could not believe it. I was just like, oh my god. And it was so gross. I was like, bruh. Trying to get him used to the car, and it just I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was because I had a collar on him and not like a harness, because he has chewed through 3 of the harnesses I've gotten him, and I hadn't gotten a new one yet. So I don't know if like the tugging on like where his neck was, if he was just pulling on the leash too hard and that made him like not feel good, or if we were like turning the car like too many turns and he got dizzy. Don't know what it was, but it did not settle with him. Yeah, I don't... dogs are on a different level. They just choose to be so difficult. Like, literally, at night, my dad takes him out sometimes. If it's, like, dark out. I prefer to have him take him out because, like, where I live, it's, like, not the best neighborhood. So I honestly, like, prefer him going out than me, because he's... it's more likely for him to be safer for him than me. And like, he'll take Wasabi out for a couple minutes and then bring him in, and then Wasabi will choose to then poop on the floor and not when he was just outside. And I'm like, why? He's crazy. He was very happy with me this morning though, because he got to go on a walk yesterday and spend the whole day with me, and he got to sit. We were sitting together for like 4 hours this morning waiting for my mom to get home from Bible study. So we were sitting together. It was cute. He'd give me kisses. He was being all happy. All happy butt. Because I don't spend as much time as I wish I could down there. Like... because he can't come up to my room. I have guinea pigs living in my room. Like, if he could, he would 100% be next to me 24/7. But because I have guinea pigs, he can't. But we still get enough time together. And I don't have a license, and I honestly wish I did so I could take him on walks. But, like, honestly, phew. Your accent I have an accent? Between an Aussie and an American. I've never gotten that comment before. I am fully American. If that helps. Honestly, half the time when I'm at home, I talk like a hillbilly, like a redneck American. Like, all the time. Especially when I get mad. Like, the angrier I get, the, like, less English words I know. I'm a mix of Mexican and American. Ooh. Personally, I love listening to, because I have a friend who is Mexican, but she lives in America. I love listening to her speak English. It's really cute. Trucker's hat. My dad comes from Mexico, and my mom is from, well, here in America. I just realized your name's Foxy Da Pirate Vods. Love that. For a second there, all I read was I'm half and then half Kiwi, and I was like, pardon? You guys are so much more interesting than I am. Just plain old American. America. Just have the biggest neck crack. So congrats to me. Good job. I love the statement, congrats to me. Saying that to yourself. I love that energy. I wish I had that energy. I now go by Roxy, but haven't had the chance to announce my name change on YouTube. I may about to offend you, but I prefer Foxy over Roxy. Sorry. But love that for you. Of Obama giving himself a medal. It is giving that. It is. Okay, you know, I have guinea pigs in my room. I know I've said that 3 times, but for people who don't know, I have guinea pigs in my room. I can't control the noise they make. I don't appreciate it. Wee Wee and Wooly. His name is not Wee Wee. His name is Willy. I'm not going to explain it anymore. But Willy and Wooly, so good. So quiet. Whenever I go, boys, they shut up. Sprite and Oreo, couldn't be them. Could absolutely not be them. They do not like listening. Maybe we need a music change. As much as, like, I love. Wait, is the music good? Can you guys even hear it? Am I just, like, the only one? I'm being so embarrassed if that's the case. Let's see. Watch I like switch it to something and then it gets copyrighted. BRB gonna get on my PC. You do that. Let's try this one. It's always Nintendo music, but not always, but like it's game soundtracks majority of the time. A lot of the times it is Nintendo though. Spray is going ham. He is going ham. And I have the gain on my mic super loud because sometimes, like, it's not that close to me, and sometimes I'm, like, looking other directions, it doesn't pick it up that well. So if it picked up the guinea pigs, I wouldn't be shocked. I feel more American than Mexican. My mom was a Spanish interpreter, and neither my mom nor dad teach me Spanish. I don't like Duolingo because the characters are super annoying to learn from. Yeah. I feel that. I wish I had the brains to learn a different language. But, like, I've taken Spanish classes, like, multiple, because it was, like, mandatory in school. I'm just not good. First of all, I'm not good in school, period. But then, like, trying to learn a whole different language, that's a whole other can of worms. My brain was gonna be like, learning another language is like trying to learn another medium of art. But then I'm like, well, I can do that. Learning another language, I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, they threw a PS5. Well, yeah. They keep throwing things around in their cage. Welcome back. I have a feeling I'm not gonna finish this commission while I'm at least live and talking. Maybe later tonight I might be live and I might have my mic muted. I'm gonna actually check. My computers are running so well while streaming. That is so fabulous. I posted a short earlier. I wanted to see that was doing. It's doing okay. It's not really doing great at all. Oh, I love this music too. Let me know if y'all can hear the music. I'm so thirsty, but I don't want to get up. Go get you a drink. Do it. Okay, I'm going to real quick put up the be right back screen so I can go use the restroom and gather drink and stuff so I can do that too. So BRB, I will be right back. I absolutely love your art style. Thank you. How do I only have 1K? I'm really close to 2K. Like, I'm at 1,943. So I'm really close to being there. I'm trying to get monetized, so that's also why I'm streaming, so I can get some watch hours. So, yes, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. Didn't take too long. I really don't look at the screen. Some of that stuff's wrong. I need to make an updated we'll be right back, like, stream and stuff. Pardon me. Okay, I have tea next to me, so I'm like trying not to, like, I have to clear my throat often because like I don't actually talk that often, and I am a singer, but like I can sing, like I'm a musician, I play the flute and piano and I can sing, but I often, every time like I practice singing or I'm like talking a lot, I have to like constantly clear my throat because I don't like use my voice that often actually. Wonderful. Not sure how long I will be streaming. I know this is a test stream and I want to get this commission done, but like honestly, that's like ridiculous for me to try and finish this whole thing. Not like finish the whole thing in a day, but like try and finish it like on stream. Because Oreo! Stop! He loves chewing on the side of the cage. One day he's just gonna drive me nuts. Hey! Stop. Yeah. Oh my god, y'all hear that? Yes, you can't. Oreo, it's not about, hey! Not about you. He's crazy. I mean, that has to be so loud. Okay. I can't get him to stop. He woke me up this morning doing that. I was so mad. I was like, are you joking me? I think the longest I've streamed. Well, let's see. We've got 5 hours and 41 minutes. I'm not counting the guinea pig streams I've done because that's like an overnight. Like I have them streaming a lot. Yeah, I think the longest is 5 hours and like 41 minutes. Nope, there's one where it's 6 hours and 33 minutes, but I might not have been talking that whole time because I sometimes do like putting up my speed draws as a thing to extend watch time, which I might do later. It just doesn't have any of my updated content. It has like probably 2020 content and then maybe like, no, I wouldn't even say that. Probably just 2020 content and not any 2021 stuff. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to update my streaming layout and like what I use for it and stuff like that. I just hadn't been streaming, so why update it when I'm not using it? But I'm using it now because my computer's functioning like a computer. Praise the Lord. Yeah, at some point I probably will do no mic just because I do, when I'm drawing, I do like tend to get really focused. If I do though, I'll probably change the music back to Pokemon X and Y music just because I know that that's not copyright. I'm gonna check the music. There we go. That's frame 4 done. See, now that I've done like the base with like line bone, all I have to do is draw the hair. That's what it's like when you are smart and not stupid. I'm gonna check my extras account real quick. Oh, this music is so pretty. There's something about piano music that just makes it I can only focus on it. There we go, my right wrist popped. Trying to think of what video. I have to. My goal is to get this commission done the 1st. And after that, I have a character design video, which I wrote down for emoji character design, but we'll find out. I usually choose when I'm starting to work on it. Boys. Guinea pigs. At some point, I'll probably have to stop drawing and I'll put my like speed draw ups. Welcome back. But right now I'm just focusing on what needs to get done. Once I finish lining this, I have to open it in Fire Alpaca and then do some animation so I can add a blink, like a little head bounce to it. Yes, I have heard. Heard of. Thank you. I actually don't have a brush that I use for Fire Alpaca. I think if I would use one, it'd be the marker or the one I think is called Fluffy Brush. That's just the pen, but like textured. Because usually I move things in Fire Alpaca and then I'll move it back to Bang and reline it. Yeah, it's a whole process. One that I've probably made way too complicated for myself, but... Gosh, I have something in my eye I can't get out. Just keep blinking at my videos and just like blurry in my right eye. There we go, that's frame 5. The music is very intense. Yeah. I knew what you mean. I do feel that. I like it because a lot of brushes, in order to do it like adequately for line art, you have to do all in one swoop, but I want one that will work like a pencil where I can just go like that. Like, I want a brush where I'm actually going to be able to brush the line work on. I was trying to figure out how to speak that. Or spell that, yeah. How to speak that. Once the stream hits the 2-hour mark, I'll probably set up my speed draws to play for a little bit, and then so I can take a break. And I'll probably just have my mic turned off and focused on what playlist do you use your streams don't get copyrighted. Honestly, I use game soundtracks. Literally just search game OST and you'll find like a couple of them, but the one I'm playing right now might honestly have some copyrighted music in it. But usually the thing with Nintendo music, which is what this is right now, is if it does get copyrighted, it usually only gets copyrighted when you don't have someone speaking over it. When it's just like the raw audio, there's a chance that Nintendo will claim it as copyright, and then some of them, like Animal Crossing, won't get copyrighted. A lot of Pokemon music is non-copyrighted. It's honestly just play around with random stuff. I mean, even if the stream gets copyrighted, I'm not monetized anyway. But I still want to, my brain's like, 'cause musician and singer. You're supposed to perform. You're supposed to practice like how you want to perform. So I'm like, I want to practice, make sure I'm not using copyrighted stuff in case I do get monetized. I need to be able to focus on it. I don't like that mostly every song gets copyrighted, like for streams use. I mean, like, I get using it, but like really for just listening to it. Yeah, I feel that. But like, I mean, if I also like made music and spent a ton of time in it and then someone just got to use it for free, I would also be like kind of annoyed. So honestly, I don't blame Nintendo for wanting to. But like, Nintendo's already a company that has so much money, so like, honestly, just get over it. Like, your music isn't used for games that are like being played through YouTube, so like, come on now. I think I remember at one point YouTube was just taking down like YouTubers who were playing Mario Kart. They were just straight up just not taking down their videos, but like getting them demonetized. I can't remember why. All I know is just it was annoying. Oh, the song's from Fire Emblem. I haven't played the game, but the music in it is so good. Yeah, huge artists should like be a little lenient. Well, especially with like if it's from like a game soundtrack. If you have like people who are doing Let's Plays for it, that's kind of hard to copyright. It would be like very nice if there was just like a company that made like good non-copyright music available. And like, I know of places where you can like pay to get non-copyright music, but they're just never good. Like, they're just not as good. Plus, I mean, I do animation meme content, and half the time those things get copyrighted anyway. So, it's not necessarily a problem for me, but it would be nice. Hey. That's why when I do speed draws in like character design videos and then my traditional art stuff, I try to use music that isn't copyrighted. So like in case I do get monetized, that content at least gets to be monetized, and my some of my memes won't. The Pixie Sticks meme I do, though that doesn't get copyrighted. So there's like some few ones far in between that like don't get copyrighted. Though I was so annoyed. I was making a speed draw and I specifically used like not like stuff that was labeled as non-copyright on YouTube, and then one of them got copyrighted. I was like, what did I spend hours looking for non-copyrighted music for? How am I supposed to get in touch with a huge Spotify artist? Yeah. And then, I was making an original meme and I was using, music from, like, a well-known artist. It was, like, 3 artists had worked on a song together, and then they just straight up, I made, like, it was in my animation dumps video, so it was just, like, whips of, like, stuff I was working on. straight up, that like the artist, I don't know what artist on the song decided that no one could use their songs in anything, but they did, and then I was so annoyed. Because it was just like, you can't use this. I was like, not even a little? I was like, you can just not copyright strike me, but like glass animals, for example. I don't know what to do. Barely minimum wage off a video and I like nothing in it. Yeah, I love glass animal songs. Like, yeah, copyright claim. Yeah, that's what I mean, not copyright strike. Yeah. No, because it'd just be easier for them to put a copyright claim on it and then take all of the money from the video. I have actually gotten a strike on my channel. I don't have it anymore, but I got it on my extras channel. And it was because I was doing a commission, and it was this character's, like, the character's name was Pink, but I almost always put like a link, like if the character has like a Toyhouse link, I put the link to their character, and because it had the word pink in the link, it was like, you can't be linking things that are inappropriate. And I'm like, YouTube, that's not inappropriate. So I had gotten a strike on it, but luckily, because like YouTube's like I don't know if I want to call it a bot, but like its filtering system for that will catch things that like look kind of suspicious, but that like if a human actually looked at it, upon further investigation, you'd find, oh, this is fine. So is Pinkie Pie a strike? You know, if there was a link with the Pinkie Pie in it, like the words Pinkie Pie, yeah. Probably. I mean, I don't blame YouTube's thing for doing that, because people are posting some inappropriate links to stuff. And honestly, I would rather have YouTube look at something that is super suspicious than look at something that's kind of suspicious than not look at anything at all. I know they have their like little bots that look through it, and then you have to, in order to get that strike taken down, you have to like have a thing where it's like, no, YouTube's wrong, and then an actual person looks through it. But I don't know why you don't just have an actual person looking through the links. Yeah, some bots aren't trained enough. Hopefully it'll get better. Yeah, like what? I mean, if they had bots that were like flagging things and then like force like a human to actually look at, I think it's just they're not doing it like fast enough. Or maybe they just don't want to like hire that many people to do it. I don't know. If YouTube could sit there making like really crappy YouTube rewinds and spending so much money on that, then I think you can make your platform a little bit better. Thank you. Well, I say all this, but like I use YouTube every single day, so like. I can hear my door, my door. I can hear my door snoring. I can hear my dog snoring from across the room. Aww. Sometimes my cat, Bubba, he'll be like in super deep sleep, and then I'll just hear his little light snores. And half the time I'll just be like, what the heck is that? And then I have to like think about it for a second, and then I'll just see him in the corner sleeping. And I'm like, oh, that's what that is. I have a hair clip in my hair and it's hurting my head. Take it out. No, my dog is not a light snorer. Well, I would be very afraid if my cat was a heavy snorer. Like, that's not like I'd be worried if he had like breathing problems, but that's normal for dogs. I don't think I've ever heard my dog Wasabi snore. That's weird. Yeah, I also got him at the shelter too. They named him Wasabi and I was like, that's so cute, I'm keeping it. It fits him well, he's very cute. Oh, my music's gone. Music, what happened? There we go. Here, I can turn that up because that's Animal Crossing. Yeah, Wasabi's a Beagle Rottweiler mix. It's called a Regal. There ain't nothing regal about him though, let's get that right. He is so goofy. I always talk about it. I'm like, he could probably be like a really good like show dog. It's just I'm such a bad dog trainer. I'm just not very good at it. Ours is named MJ. I don't know for what. Michael Jackson, that's funny. Oh, I'm tired. I don't know why I slept for so long this morning. I accidentally fell asleep. Took like an hour-long nap. My stomach's like, you're hungry, and I'm like, no, I'm not, stomach. You just want food. You just think you want food. Drink some tea. Sometimes you need sleep. That's so true. But like also my body was like, get up. It's like, stop being lazy. I have like really long hair. And it's gotten to the point where it's really annoying. I would, like, if I cut it off, it'd be like cutting off my arm. Like, I don't want to do that. So, like, I always have to have it put it up, but then sometimes the gravity of having, like, a hair clip, holding it up, and then, like, sitting on your scalp, just gives me a headache sometimes. So annoying. You recently could. See, I used to have, like, really short hair all the time. But I just stopped cutting it. And then people are like, oh, that's how we tell you and your sister apart. It's you have long hair and then your sister has short hair. And then at some point, Katie's was getting, like, a little bit long, but not because she wanted it long. It's just, for whatever reason, my mom just stopped, like, this is now, like, we're adults. We choose when we get a haircut, but, like, my mom was, like, just stopped taking us to the hairdresser. I don't know why. So hers is getting long, and then I started cutting it at some point, and then Katie was like, can we just shave it? So then now she has, like, half of her side of her head shaved, and then, like, it, like, on one side, like, a little, like, shorter, which is cute. My twin sister dyed my hair in it, and oh my, that was a bad idea. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that happening. It always sounds like a good idea in the moment. I haven't put any, like, dye product in my hair except for, like, one time when I was really, really young. Not even that young, but, like, half my age from now. My mom gave me, like, highlights, but, like, they didn't even last that long. Like, blonde highlights in my hair. That's about all the experience I have with that. And it's not because I didn't want to dye my hair. It's just my mom was like, no. If I wanted to dye my hair, like, my mom would be like, oh, we'll take you to a hairdresser. She would either... Actually, no, I lied. I wanted to dye my hair blue, and my mom actually, like, bought, like, blue dye. But, like, I was smart enough to be, like... My mom just bought the coloring. I was like, Mom, I have brown hair. That's not gonna do anything. And she's like, yes, I will, yes, I will. And then I sat there knowing it wasn't gonna do anything, but got hopeful anyway. And then it just made the ends of my hair black. And I was like, this is why I should just know that I'm smart enough to not be stupid. I disagreed and didn't wander. I know you didn't mean wander there. To do it, but my mom didn't have the time, and then she regretted that I bleached my hair. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much. Yeah, want. I knew what you meant, but my brain was like, huh? Bleaching your hair is, like, such a scary thing because, like, just dyeing it a color, you're just adding color to your hair. Like, it's not gonna, like, do damage, where bleach is gonna, like, really do something. I know I draw myself with like super like almost like fluffy hair. Like different like shapes going different ways, but my hair is just like straight down, like flat. The only thing that's like accurate in like the way I draw my hair is the two tufts at the top. I have like a cowlick that does that, and like two little strands on my head. I wish my hair looked like that. It's probably like the only thing that's not accurate in the way I draw myself, other than the orange cheeks and red swirls on my face. Yeah, we didn't use that powerful of bleach, but I'm scared to actually dye my hair, and I need to bleach it for the color anyways. I had super dark brown hair. Yeah. Supposed to bleach it and then color it. Honestly, it's sad. It's like sad being us dark brown hair girlies. TM, trademark term. No, I'm just kidding. What was I saying? Because it's so much harder to like, it's such more of a process. Like if you just have blonde hair, you could just color your hair. Once I finish this frame and then do the 8th one, that's probably where I'm gonna call it for a break, and then I'll have my speed draws running. Maybe, I don't know. Some blonde people like to have dark. I guess the term you always want what you don't have applies to your hair. It's so true. I was talking to my mom. It was like summer, and I was like so annoyed because I realized that like people with red hair or like light colored hair and like blondes and stuff, they don't experience being in the sun where it like heats up your scalp. I was like so mad. Take your time, and if you need a break, then take one. Don't you explain? I'm just explaining it so my brain knows what's happening. That's kind of what's happening. Like my brain's like, I'm telling myself that. But yes, thank you. I just realized all of the lights are off in my room, and it's just my computer that's blinding my eyes. She has light brown hair. See, my mom has like strawberry blonde hair, and then she dyes it to a color that she like, she's like, oh, let me explain this good. Like growing up, my mom had like much darker red hair, but like she's older now, so it's lighter, so she dyes it like a darker red, so it's like what it was normally when she was growing up. But because she's not a hairdresser and knows nothing about coloring her hair, even though she's done it for years, it literally doesn't even last a week because she just puts like color that's gonna like fall off her hair strands. And I'm like, girlfriend. So it just like ends up being like just a little bit more red. It's like carrot red. Carrots aren't red, but like, imagine like a carrot was orange and reddy, you know, red-ish. It's like that for like a week. It's goofy. She's goofy. Honestly, I'm glad I never, like, seriously dyed my hair. Because I grew up going to, like, a private school where you weren't allowed to do that. And I had, like my best friend at the time was, like, only focused on the fact that the school didn't allow, like, they had, like a kind of strict dress code. And, like, she dyed her hair once and then, like, got in trouble. And then she switched to his public school because of a dress code. Because she felt she couldn't, like, express herself a certain way. And I'm like, if I was sat there trying to, like, every single day, trying to make sure everyone knew exactly how I was and exactly who I am through the way my appearance was, I would be exhausted. That's like no way to live. There's nothing wrong with expressing yourself, but it's when you choose for that to be the only thing about you. I mean, that's exhausting. Gosh, and then a switch over from a private school to a public school. I mean, that's crazy. Like I mentioned, my dog is laying down on my clothes and he was licking his paw, and now he probably just soaked my clothes. That's funny. It is exhausting. I mean, just like getting up and living and then like ugh. I mean, normally people are like worried about their appearance, but then like taking it to like such an extreme, it's just like chill. But like those are also the same types of people who are like, these are like the same people who are growing up and then going to college being like the college experience is just drinking and being stupid. So I can't really, people are crazy. I hate going to a public school. They can't provide for me. The team has discriminated against me so many times. I want to go to a private school. Honestly, I went to a Christian private school. As much as it's like 100 times better than a public school. Like, public schools just I personally don't think they teach good things, because like I have a specific religion that goes against a lot of it in like the way they handle stuff. But like going to a private school, the school I went to like had a lot of flaws, but it was it's so much better than going to a public school. I will say the only downside was our grades for private school. I don't know if this goes for all private schools, but it was like the standard was much higher. Like if I got like an F on a test in like at the private school, it would be like a C in a public school. I will say, I don't think I've been like ever been like knowing it. I don't think I've ever been like outright been like discriminated against. I am like just an American, so nothing really to be like crazy upset like against. But I grew up and there was this I don't want to say anything that's gonna be rude. There's like this black kid and he was completely fine, but like in middle school he like picked on me all the time. In high school, like he backed off and was completely fine. Like I even had to work on projects with him, but like he just like all the time he jokingly called me like cracker because I was white, and like I had no idea what racism even was. So, like, of course I called him back a name, and then I'm the one who was got in trouble, and my dad had to explain to me, like, what that was, and I was like, that's the first time I ever experienced racism. He was being just, like, so rude, and I was like, cannot believe it. That's one way to have your mom not getting rude. Yeah. I wouldn't, like, if someone, like, looked at me and called me the cracker for white people, like, fine, whatever. It doesn't really bother me that much, but I feel like if the roles, like, had been first reversed, like, I would have gotten, like, absolutely just, like, slandered and, like, gotten in so much trouble. I was like, why? Aw, I'm sorry. That, honestly, it's like really annoying to get, like hate for something that you can't help. For like a lot of the times, I don't like have any disabilities, but like I am someone who like, for like brain wise, I like struggle with processing stuff, and like I get overwhelmed easily when like learning stuff, and like so like a school setting is super difficult for me. And like I remember just once, like, someone, like, there was a woman who's trying to explain a concept to me, like a teacher, and I was so overwhelmed because it was a small group, and it was like maybe 5 other people, and I remember just like break down crying because like it just was not gonna click for me. It was something about math, and I was like, I'm just not gonna get it. Yeah. See, those experiences, like, looking back, you can laugh at those things, but, like, They also form you as like a person with experiences. This got like so depressing so fast. It's also kind of hard to talk about sometimes because, like, someone can always take the way you're trying to explain something as, like, in a bad way. My nurses had got mad at me for my ventilator beeping in class. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's... I would have been annoyed. Not with the beeping in class, but like with if I had a nurse being mad at me for that. Yeah, that's... I can see like a nurse or like a teacher being like, you're disrupting everybody else, and it's like what do you expect to do? Like it's a personal attack on them. Oh, hold on. I need to mute to respond to Katie. I will be... Okay, back. It's always the people who, like, you're disrupting everybody else. Okay, are you speaking for everybody else? Because no one else has spoken up about it, so why are you speaking? It's always the person who, like, has no connection with it. You know what I mean? I mean, at that point, they're just, like, looking for something to be mad at. I'm lucky, though. I haven't, like... gone through like anything like seriously bad, so oh, you have a chicken. My chicken today was trying to lay an egg. I'm pretty sure it was her first. Well, we have 15, so I don't know if she laid one yet. Aww. I always was like, if I live in the house with my parents because I'm an artist and I hardly make any money. I was like, if I ever move on my own, I'm gonna get me some chickens. That is so cute. Yeah, there's a lady who goes to my church and she's a bunch of chickens too. She's honestly crazy, but that's just her. And the chickens aren't crazy, it's just her. People always talk about cat ladies, but they never talk about, like, chicken ladies. Like, older, like, single women who just own a bunch of chickens. I'd want a chicken, but like I'm afraid like, because when I first got a guinea pig, I was like, oh my god, what if he bites me? And like, okay, he did. Not like at first, but like I've been bitten by a guinea pig. I'm not crazy. I'm crazy young, I guess. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like if you're young and you own chickens, you're okay. But like when it's like it's the like older ladies who just have chickens, they're weird. But I'd be afraid of like a chicken pecking me. Like I feel like that would hurt. I'm almost done with this last frame. And then I gotta go help Katie with the storyboard. Same fear. I haven't had them do that. I hope you don't get pecked, because that sounds... It's not necessarily the like chomp of the beak, but like the pointiness that I feel like would be like easily break skin, and I just like don't. Because, like, I'm sure them suckers can get vicious. And I would not want to be the person that they were trying to attack. They just hold open their mouth. Can you imagine? Chickens walking just around with, like, just a... Can you imagine if they walked around with human mouths? That'd be so gross. Oh my gosh, I got my foot stomped on by my horse, but by accident he tripped and almost fell on me. That's crazy. Also another animal that I'd be terrified if it bit me. I mean, a horse could take off my whole hand. I mean, they chomp through carrots. I have, like, ridden horses before, but, like, I've never had anything bad happen. Praise God. I'd be terrified. Your donkey bit you? I would never want to be your donkey ever again if that happened to me. Good. Glad it didn't escalate. I think that, the weirdest animal injury I think I've ever gotten was just my cat scratched my eye. And honestly, I deserved it because I was being a jerk and he was just being a cat. But he didn't really need to do that. And it wasn't, like, super bad. I think it was just, like... I was pretty young. So, like, also I could have just been being, like, exaggerating. Like, it did hurt. Like, you know how, like, it's honestly, like, the shock of it. And then how everything's, like, 2 times more intense when you're young. Well, I say, like, when you're young, but, like, when you're, like, super little, I mean. Like a literal child. I loved that cat. No, his name was Ginger. He was good to me. He was good to me in his old years. He has passed, but he was a good boy. In his old years, he actually got, like, so much nicer. It was so nice. He was, like, actually wanted my attention. I was like, oh, me? You want my attention? Okay, this is the last. Boom. I did it. I did it. That was the last frame. All of them are lined. That took 2 hours. Didn't really need to take 2 hours, but it did take 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to put up my speed draws, which I actually haven't checked on. My biological, that's such a hard word to say. Biological dad got stabbed in the eye with, oh my god, with a fork. We called it that because I've had a wait, because it had to design the pretty fork. That's funny. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I'd be so terrified. Okay, I'm going to, let's mute the music here. 3, 2, 1, yeah! Okay, I'm going to let this run, and I don't know if I'll be back. I probably won't. So I'm just gonna let this run. I'll be back in a little bit. Stay if you want me to have watch time hours, I guess. Okay, bye!
not afraid to die. Type to make you cry, type to put a price all up on your head. Do just what I said. I'm a straight up villain, straight up villain. Got no feeling, got no feeling. Straight up villain, straight up villain. Got no feeling, got no feeling. But I'm dead, my what's up in your head. Watch it fill you full of dread till you go.